What's up, my people? Yo, what's up? YungVett, where you at? Is it? Hold on. Let me see something. Okay. It's like. Did you? Hey, what's up? There you go.
What's going on?
Nothing much. Hey, glad to have you. So how you doing, YungVett?
I'm good. I'm glad to be here. Glad to be talking to you.
Really awesome. I'm happy to be here. So right now you in KC. You from KC?
Yeah, that's where I'm from, KC.
Wow, wow, wow. So what's your background like? How old are you?
My background, for real, I'm just I've been rapping for a long time. I started out maybe when I was like 9. My mama bought a computer, and so I wrote my first rap on her computer. Then I had a friend I was writing with, and they would let us do things at school, you know what I mean, to be in front of the classroom, to be vocal, and to, you know, perform and things like that. So at a young age, I started to see that I really dabbed in music a lot, and I fucked with it tough.
Wow. So you started at 9 years old. Yeah, so that's awesome. So basically, since you was 9 years old, if it wasn't for music, where would you be right now?
If it wasn't for music, I would probably be taking my energy and directing it in a different direction. Because you know, music is basically putting all your emotions into one space and being able to be creative with it. And if I wasn't able to be creative, I would probably be destructive. So I just appreciate music.
So you got a passion for music since you was 9, and you're 25?
Yeah, I'm 28.
28. Okay, so when's your birthday?
My birthday is in September.
Okay, so your birthday coming up. So do you got like a performance coming up soon, or like how do you like get on the platforms right now?
I actually been in the cave. I've been in the lab. I've been working. I got an album coming out in September. I dropped the first part, OKD1, like maybe 8 months ago. And so I've been working. And now I'm about to drop OKD2. It's titled Cutthroat. It's the part 2 to the part 1. And so right now I'm in the process of getting that ready. I got a couple videos ready to shoot out. And so right now I'm just networking, making sure I put this on all the correct platforms.
And you know, I checked out your platform. Because when I checked out your platform, like, and look, you got a whole lot of supporters. So basically nationwide. It's a few songs that you can listen. But just a second, let me see. All right, so right now, like, you open to do performances outside of KC?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, awesome. So also, like, what would you most like to like collaborate with if you had the option to
Where would I like to go?
collaborate with, like feature with, if you can? Like, do you got anybody that's in the rap industry that you have a feature with?
Right now I would do a feature with basically anybody who hot, but if it was something that I could do that was just on my heart, it ain't able to be done right now because the artist I wanted to work with most was Mo3. And so, you know, he passed and I can't work with him, but that's somebody who I would have loved to work with. Like, wow. I fuck with so tough.
Okay, also, so if you could open a show for artists like him.
Yeah, him or Boosie or, you know, anybody who I feel like we got the same kind of fan base.
Exactly. Someone that's you basically familiar with.
Yeah. And even if I'm not familiar with them, like, I show big love. So it basically would just be about whoever providing the opportunity and if I felt like it was genuine.
Right. So you call yourself YungVett. Where the name came from?
My name YungVett. They've been calling me Vet. It's a nickname for me ever since I was a kid. And so when I started rapping, I just put the young on it to try to like make it a performance name. But they've been calling me Vet because since I was little, I've been real skilled at everything that I do. If I put my mind to it, I'm a master it. So even at like 13, 14, they could see me like, bro, that little dude right there, he a vet at whatever he do.
He gonna be something. So
yeah,
you got the passion, the pride, got this fight that you just know for a fact that definitely is on the platform right now. So, okay, do you have like any music coming out right now? Or?
yeah. Like I said earlier, I got the OKD2 project that I'm working on. And it's honestly some of my best work. I took the most time I've ever took on a project to make sure that we go in levels with it because I want to give every part of me that I can give at this point. And so I just took a lot of time on it.
Yeah, so and it's called OK. How long? What is it called again?
It's called OKD, and it's a branch off from a phrase we created, and it stands for OK Dummy. And it's basically, it's basically like a defense mechanism for like, oh, you ain't gonna be able to do this, you ain't gonna be able to do that, you can't do this, you know. So it's like, okay, dummy, you'll see.
You'll see. And that's what I love because people always say, like, hey, you can't make it or you might not know. Like say Glorilla, she had been for a while and she just made a big hit today. You know, so it's just like,
Right.
like someone that's like an inspiration.
Excuse me, what was the last part you said?
Like, have you ever heard of Glorilla?
Yeah, I rock with her too.
How where she came from as a person and how she just glowed up overnight. Do you think that?
Yeah, actually, her story is inspiring for real. I was on YouTube looking her up a lot, and I've been on her Instagram a lot. And for real, her story is inspiring, and it gave me a good mindset. It makes you see that everything is possible.
Exactly. Anything and everything is possible. I just love your drive. Like, do you have right now?
Do I have any what?
Management? Any management over you?
For the most of it, I'm independent, but I do have a management company that I do work with called Mind Blowing ENT. They're based out of South Carolina, and they just help me out with a few things. But for the most of it, I hit the streets.
Awesome. So, do I got anybody you'd like to give a huge shout out, like your support?
I want to give a shout out to my brother Sosa. That's my teammate. He my right hand in my FMB INC Corporation. He helped me do everything I do. And then I want to give a shout out to everybody who support me because they really hold me up. They make sure they help me make all of this possible because if nobody was listening and paying attention, you basically will lose your job. And I feel like every project, my fan base grow. And from the beginning to now, I can still go through my comments and my likes and see some of the same people from the beginning of my process to where I'm at now who respect my growth. And so it just gives me more drive to keep going and keep hopefully being motivational to be a motivation for them.
Right. Is that very motivating? Everybody needs to hear messages like that. So you say that you started at 9 years old. Did you have like anybody around you at that time that kind of inspired you? You just kind of creative.
At that time, when I was 9, I was inspired by everything. You know, when you a kid, you a sponge. So you just walking around the world soaking everything up. When I'm in the car and I'm on the ride, I'm hearing certain music that make me feel a certain way. Or when I'm watching TV, and you know, when I was little, we had the little Bow Wows and the Romeos and the Sammys. So you know, I always felt like I could be a kid and be just as dope as them. You know what I mean? And so locally, we had dope talent at that time. You know what I mean? You will hear the older people listening to stuff you ain't really supposed to hear, but you love it, and you grow to want to, you know, be something like that.
Exactly. And so, what audience?
What audience? What?
What kind of audience is you aiming for? Like is you like going? I'm sure you're going nationwide, but like more gangster rap or like what's the style?
To be 100% honest, my fan base is real big because everybody always was like, I mean, it's versatile because everybody always was like, I don't put myself in one box. Like when you listen to a YungVett project, It's gonna make you laugh. It's gonna make you cry. It's gonna make you want to dance. It's gonna make you a little turn. It may make you aggressive, and it's gonna bring you to a place of peace. And so, my music, I would say, it's hip hop rap, but it's inspirational rap.
Wow.
So really, it's for everybody.
Real.
Yeah.
Real. So it sounds like your mama's boy.
Excuse me.
I said you was a mama's boy.
You can say that. My mama raised me. You can say that.
It's nothing wrong with being a mama's boy. I'm telling you. So that's cool. So your super supportive with you. So what's like your love life? Just to get your love. What's your status? Single, married, separated?
My love life. I'm on my journey, like Kevin Gates say.
You okay, so that sounds like here right now.
Nah, love is a beautiful thing, man, and we all experience it in different ways. You know what I mean? And I don't really want to talk about love on here because you know it.
You don't want to get into that. Okay,
Nah.
that's totally fine. Right, so I just like the way you come on. So have you ever ventured outside of it? Like, if that's like, I'm gonna rap that?
I've been out a lot. I've done a few things in St. Louis. I went to Topeka. Those are they close, but it's like different parts of Missouri and Kansas. And I moved to Texas for a little while. I was in Dallas. I was moving around there a lot, mingling through Fort Worth, Arlington, Austin. You know what I mean? And right now I'm back and forth between Texas and Kansas City, migrating through Houston and, you know, different parts, just trying to collaborate with different people and using the resources that I have in those states.
Exactly. And you know, nationwide, that's like for people in other states. That's hard. So I know it's hard as hell. So I also had one another question, especially with your rapping. I'm like, what's your platform? Like, what can people reach you at?
They can, if they want to reach me personally, they can reach me on Facebook or Instagram, or Twitter at It's YungVett. And if they want to find my music, I'm on every platform. I'm on the Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music. If you Google me, I'll pop up everywhere. And I even got a couple of little battle raps or whatever that I did back in the past.
Wow.
And so if you look me up on YouTube, you'll have a lot to see.
Wow, definitely. So basically, can like search for these battle raps on YouTube?
Yeah, they can search for those on YouTube. I got different little documentaries where you can find out a lot about me. I got battle raps. I got music videos. I got a lot of great music. I got other artists who I've collaborated with, who I put out. You know what I mean? So if you tap in, I feel like you'll be very entertained.
I'm sure I will. So you can rap off the dome. You don't have to write anything down.
Nah, this is we do what we have to do.
Yeah. Yeah. I like it. I love it right now. So it was super cool. Do you have like any because you have basically been embarrassing the whole while live actually. Do you have like anything like to tell other people to make them keep going, don't get the inspiration?
As far as like rappers or just people in general?
It could be. I definitely feel like rap society right now is your career. I feel like I have a fan base, especially with rappers right now. Different artists. You got the interviews, and so I like to hear how you feel like a lot of people sometimes they want to give up, you know. So do you have that you go by going because you're 9 years old and you 28? Like, how did you like? What keeps you motivated?
You got to know what you're going for. You got to know what you're looking for, and you got to set goals, and you got to really be sure about what you're trying to do. So if you're gonna be a rapper and you want to be independent, you got to understand being independent in anything is a long journey. It's a long-term game, and so you got to take your short wins and celebrate them like they're the biggest things on earth. That keeps you motivated. If you get 100 views and you used to get 50 views, that's an accomplishment. When you get to 1,000 views, that's another accomplishment. When you get to 10,000 views, hey, pop a bottle.
Yeah,
do what you
pop a
do.
bottle. Pop a bottle. And I'm following you. Yeah, that's super dope. So I can go by those. So definitely period. So you super dope. Well, you have anything else to say before we do wrap up the stuff for
And
today?
another thing, just to add to that is, man, stay positive, because a lot of things go wrong when you're independent and you on your journey. You could lose a project. The video man could hold your video hostage. You know, you could put all your work into something and things could go wrong, but understand that if you give up and you don't put the work in, your project just won't get completed and then you stay stagnant. It's all on you. So you got to stay positive and you got to stay grounded and you got to understand that it's basically all on you. So you got to have a positive mindset in whatever you do.
Because I start everything. So I get what you're saying. Stay positive and do not let negative thoughts just, detour everything. Because sometimes we can overthink the process. Like you said, sometimes you're like, and that's kind of fucked up. Like, been in a situation like that.
Me personally, I've been through a few things. You know, you lose a hard drive. An artist don't come to the studio on time and you don't get the song done the way you supposed to, or you get to a show and the microphone, the mic checks ain't being done properly, so the performance may be a little crazy. You know what I mean? And just during all these times, you still got to perform. You still got to give out the music. You still got to provide what you have to provide for the fan, because at the end of the day, they don't care about what happened behind the scenes. So you got to know how to improvise, and you have to know how to stay positive. You have to know how to keep a good energy and be upbeat, because when people want to feel a certain way, they come to you for that.
Right, exactly.
So just stay grounded, stay positive.
Just stay grounded. I'm loving it. Do you do anything else outside of
I got a couple businesses that I'm involved in privately, and I distribute music for a couple of other artists as well. I'm the CEO of my own record label. And so I got a couple of artists that I work with. And right now I'm just doing a lot of traveling, a lot of networking, a lot of investing, trying to just grow and just become the man that I need to be.
Yeah, definitely. I love it. I love it. So you definitely a businessman, you're a hustler. Okay.
Definitely.
You're a leader, sound like it.
I try to be.
You try to be. Love it. Well, okay. Well, what's your race? Like, miss with anything?
Nah, I'm just black. They say we got Indian in our family, but you
Okay.
know.
That's what I was like. You miss with okay, or you a Haitian or something like that? Okay, cool. I would definitely love for you to come to Birmingham. 205. And just throw out. I was shocked because when I did communicate with Tabby, we talked, and then when I found out, I was like, wow, I thought you was in Birmingham. So it's an honor for me to do your interview right now, YungVett, because I didn't even know that it's not in Birmingham,
And I'm honored that we could collaborate. I'm glad we was able to get this done.
Yes, me. We gotta meet. We're gonna do some more things. I'm definitely after this show. But you guys, I did want to Kilo Ali TV. So this is my first video nationwide and live. We're gonna go ahead and put it up, y'all. Let you know again what's your name and where they can get it at.
It's YungVett on all platforms. YungVett, no space. Cram it all together. That's me. Fuck with me.
Period. All right, y'all. We out.
We out.